Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is August 1st, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Alright, so I see that these ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 2. These 2's force the digit 2 into one of these two cells in block 5. Okay, so I see that in column 7, the digits 2, 3, and 9 are missing, and these three cells, C, 2, 3, and 9. So these three digits, 2, 3, and 9, can only go into these three open cells in column 7, forming a 2, 3, 9 triple. Yeah, in order to fit all 2, 3, and 9 into column 7, these three digits have to go down into these three open cells, and therefore eliminate all other digits from these three cells because they are strictly reserved for 2, 3, and 9. But this cell, actually I can further make a deduction, because this cell also sees 3 and 9. So this cell cannot contain 3 and 9, it makes this a 2, leaving a 3-9 pair in these two cells. These 2's point left, and this cell sees another 2, so in block 7, the digit 2 is forced into this cell, and then these 2's point up. So yeah, in column 7, these three cells then form a triple to complete this column. The missing digits are 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. But this cell sees 6 and 8. So this cell cannot contain 6 and 8. It must be a 4, leaving a 6, 8 pair in these two cells. Which means that the other three open cells in block 6 form a triple of 1, 5, and 7 because they are the missing digits. Okay, so once again, if you want to spot all of these, there are two ways. The first way is by spotting the 2, 3, 9 triple in column 7. The other way is by saying that in block 6, the digits 1, 5, and 7 are missing. And these three digits in column 7, they point down into block 6 and leaves only 3 open cells available for these 3 digits. So you can first find the 157 triple, and then see the 468 triple, lastly, the 239 triple. Both ways work, but still, you'll have the same outcome. Alright. In row 4, there are 3 open cells left. The missing digits are 3, 5, and 7. This cell sees another 3. These 6's point up, and this cell sees another 6. These 8's force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 5. Oh, sorry, I missed this 3 right here. So this cell sees 3, this cell sees 3. Now in row 4, the digit 3 is forced into this cell. These 3's point up. These 7's, they point right. Okay, these 5's force the digit 5 into one of these two cells in block 4. Okay, so I was just thinking about the missing digits of block 8 and I found a single. So the missing digits of block 8 are 1, 4, 5, and 6. This cell sees a 6, so it's 1, 4, or 5. This cell sees 4, so it's 1, 5, or 6. This cell sees 5, so it's 1, 4, or 6. This cell sees 1, 5, and 6. 1, 4, 5, and 6. It sees 1, 5, and 6. So this cell is only down to 4. So it must be a 4. Um, I can do a quick run through again. This cell sees 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the only digit that this cell does not see is 4. So 4 must go into this cell, otherwise the cell would end up being empty. And of course, we don't want that. So we should force the digit 4 into this cell because it's the only digit that can go in the cell. Nothing else can go into the cell. Okay? And then these 4s, they point up. Sorry, excuse me for my runny nose. Okay, what about the missing digits of column 4? 2, 3, 5, and 8 go into these 4 open cells. 2, 3, 5, and 8. Um, this cell sees 5 and 8, so it's 2 or 3. This cell sees 8 only, so it's 2, 3, or 5. This cell sees 2 and 3, so it's 5 or 8. This cell sees 3, so it's 2, 5, or 8. These 4s, they point left. Oh, okay, so yeah, in column 3, the missing digits are 2, 4, 7, and 9. This cell sees 2, 7, and 9, so this must be a 4 as well. Um, yeah, I'll do a quick run through again. This cell sees 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the only digit that this cell does not see is 4. So this cell must be a 4. Because nothing else can go into this cell, 4 is the only digit that can go in this cell. In order to avoid an empty cell, the only digit that can go in this cell is 4, so 4 must go here. Okay. And then these 4s, they point right. Okay, 4 in this cell is eliminated after I place this 4. So all of these 4s force the digit 4 into this cell in block 4. 2, 7, and 9 are the missing digits in column 3. This cell sees another 7. And this cell sees 2. Oh wait, okay. Okay, so this one points down and this one points left. And after 4 occupy the cell, the digit 1 is forced into row 6 in block 4, which eliminates one from these two cells. In block 4, because of these ones, the digit 1 is forced into row 6. And because 1 is guaranteed to go into one of these two cells in block 4, which are both in row 6, no other ones can go into row 6. So that means 1 in these two cells are eliminated, placing 1 into this cell in block 6. Okay, so we now have this 5-7 pair in row 6 of block 6. So all 5s and 7s, apart from this 5-7 pair, so 5s and 7s from all other open cells in row 6 are eliminated, which means that this cell cannot contain 5, this cell cannot contain 5. 5s here are eliminated with this 5. They force the digit 5 into this cell in block 4, which makes this a 7 to complete row 4. These 7s point up and this cell sees another 7. 1, 7, and 9 are the missing digits of block 4. This cell sees a 7. Oh, right. I just said that all 5s and 7s are eliminated from these open cells in row 6. So that means the cell cannot contain a 7 because it sees 7 from the 5-7 pair in block 6. So after 7s are eliminated from these two cells, I can place the digit 7 into this cell in block 4. These 7s point up and this cell sees another 7. So in block 1, the digit 7 is forced into one of these two cells, and these two cells form a 6-7 pair. Because in block 1, the digits 6 and 7 are still missing, and all of these 6 and 7s force both 6 and 7 into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So this 6-7 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells, because in order to fit both 6 and 7 into block 1, these two digits have to go into these two cells. In other words, these two cells are, you can say, reserved for 6 and 7. So no other digits can go into these two cells, otherwise it would break the puzzle. So yeah, only 6 and 7 into these two cells and no other digits. That means these 4s point up, they cannot, 4 cannot go into the 6-7 pair. So the digit 4 is forced into this cell in block 1, which eliminates 4 from the cell. With these 4s, they force the digit 4 into this cell in block 2, and then these 4s, they point right. Okay, in block 1, there are 6 open cells left. We have a 2-9 pair and a 6-7 pair, meaning that the 2 remaining open cells also form a pair of 3 and 8, but this cell sees an 8. So I can place the 3 and 8 like so. After that, 3 is eliminated from this cell. For this column, it now sees 3, 5, and 8, so this must be a 2. Okay, now this cell, these 3 cells are down to 3, 5, and 8, but this cell sees 3 and 5, so this must be an 8. After 2 is eliminated, and then I can actually complete column 4. Well, I'm just following the markings around, okay? The markings are, the markings show logic that I've previously found out. So I can actually immediately place these digits Okay, these two cells are for 1 and 9. Okay, this 8 helps complete this 6-8 pair. This cell is say 2, because there's 2 points right. Okay, these two cells form a 6-9 pair. Okay, these 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 2, followed by the 7, which places the 6 and 7. These two cells are for 1 and 9 to complete block 2. This 1-9 pair eliminates 9 from this cell, completing block 1. In row 1, the missing digits are 4 and 9, but this cell sees a 9, so I can place the 9 into the other cell, and this cell is a 4. In row 2, the missing digits are 2 and 6, but this cell sees 2, so I can place 6 and 2 like this, and then these two cells are for 3 and 8, but this cell sees 3, so I can place the 3 and 8 like so. This, yeah, this 4 eliminates 4 from this cell, so all of these 4s force the digit 4 into this cell in block 9. All 4s are placed. In column 8, 5, 7, and 8 are the missing digits, but these two cells, C8. These two cells, C8, and 8 is still a missing digit. So in column 8, the digit 8 is forced into this cell. After that, these 8 points left, and this cell sees another 8, so in block 7, the digit 8 is forced into this cell. 1, 3, and 9 are the missing digits of block 7, but these two cells, C3. So in block 7, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, which helps complete column 7. This is also 1 or 9, but it sees 9. So I can place 1 and 9 and 1 and 9. This cell cannot be a 1 anymore. 5 and 6 are the missing digits of row 8. And as you can see, because 1 is eliminated from this cell, in block 8, the digit 1 is forced into column 5. In block 8, the digit 1 is guaranteed to go into column 5, which eliminates 1 from this cell because it sees this 1. So this must be a 9, 1, 9, 6, places this 1, 5, and 6, and 5, and 7, and 5. No, I did it the other way around. So this should be a 7 and 5, and the Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in 18 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so overall, it's quite straightforward, but I would like to go over some key spots that took me some time to spot and are quite important for this Sudoku. So, right off the beginning, definitely the 239 triple or the 157 triple, if you like. If you want the 157 triple, it's in block 6, and if you want the 239 triple, it's in column 7. And then later on, there was a single 4 in column 4, block 8. In column 4, block 8, there is this single 4, and there's also another single 4 in column 3, block 7. In column 3, block 7, there's another single 4. Yeah, I don't really recall any other tricky spots. I think, yeah, after I place this 4, I could force the digit 1 into row 6 in block 4, which helps place the 1 in block 6. And then this 5-7 pair left over actually helped quite a bit. And all the pairs in block 1, just find it and you'll have no problem. So, yeah, those were the key spots for this Sudoku puzzle. Hopefully this video helped, even if you have any other questions or difficulties, you may feel free to leave a comment down below because I'll be glad to reply you. Today is August 1st, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hard Sudoku Solve. Bye!